And right out of the gate, Judge Boyd delivers the line that basically summarizes this entire case. You chose prison. That's the brutal reality of deferred adjudication. It's not a conviction yet, but it's the court handing you a lifeline. Complete probation successfully, and you can avoid a felony conviction on your record. But once you violate those conditions repeatedly, that safety net disappears fast.
Court is calling 2021 CR 7771, State of Texas versus Christian D. Cordero. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
For the state.
Defense?
Travis Kettner, Your Honor, for Christian Cordero. We're ready.
Are you Christian Daniel Cordero?
Yes, Your Honor.
Going to show you what's entitled, just one moment. All right, in the box, if y'all could please whisper because you're talking behind the court reporter. All right, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. And also First Amendment Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review those documents with your attorney? Did you understand them? You're gonna need to speak up.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, you all need to whisper in the box. All right. Are you the same Christian Daniel Cordero who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2021 CR 7771 for the offense of burglary habitation force on October 8, 2021 for a period of 5 years? Is that you?
Yes.
All right, state. And also on this case, I don't have a trial court certification of defendant's rights to appeal.
I apologize.
That's okay.
I'll take it.
Judge, this is on the first amended motion. On or about the 20th day of November, 2023 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Christian Daniel Cordero, committed the offense of unlawful carry of a weapon in violation of condition number 1.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Christian Daniel Cordero, is then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December 2022 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Christian Daniel Cordero, did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
Your Honor, we waive the other violations alleged in the motions.
Any objections?
No, Your Honor. Thank you.
Did you understand by pleading true to violations 1, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 20 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of conditions 1, 4, and 4?
Yes.
Notice how quickly this escalates once he pleads true to the violations. In probation hearings, that's basically the equivalent of admitting the allegations. And when the judge reminds him he could get up to 20 years, that wasn't courtroom drama. That was the actual legal exposure hanging over his head. 5 years suddenly starts sounding like damage control.
Yes.
Court will find violation of conditions 1, 4, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We're asking that you adjudicate the defendant guilty, grant the motion to adjudicate the defendant guilty and sentence the defendant to 5 years in the prison. The state will take into consideration the new number 1s, which are the UCW handgun is CC 721928, and the drug charges are case number 739382, 739383, and 739384.
All right. Is that the agreement?
It is, Your Honor. I just want to come back to the 80 days that we've talked about my client receiving credit that he was held on a warrant on this case in the Guadalupe County Jail while he had a case pending over there, in addition to it's approximately 130 days.
All right. Are you asking the court to follow this agreement?
Yes.
Are you waiving your right to appeal?
Yes.
All right. You need to do a trial court certification, counsel. All right, Mr. Cordero. Obviously, you have some issues. If you would like, I can request a therapeutic community for you. Whether or not you are placed in the therapeutic community is completely up to the prison. I have no control over it. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right. It's to address any drug issues that you may or may not have. And also it can help you with any type of mental health issues that you may or may not have. Do you understand?
Yes.
Would you like that or no? It doesn't increase the length of time that you're at the jail or at the prison.
No.
All right. How old are you?
21.
All right. So you're 21. You're starting off your life in a bad way. You are on deferred adjudication. All you had to
This
do
is
was
the moment where the courtroom shifts from punishment to disappointment. Judge Boyd isn't yelling, and honestly, that almost makes it hit harder. She's looking at a 21-year-old with a chance most defendants never get and basically saying, "You threw it away yourself." Do you think prison was inevitable here, or should the court have given him one more shot?
adjudication. All you had to do was complete this successfully and you could be free in the world, but you chose prison. You understand?
Yes.
All right. The court is finding 1, 4, and 4 true. Going to sentence you to 5 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. Take in consideration County Court cause number 721-928, night mag number 739. Just 1 second. 739-383, 739-384. And there was one other.
Yes, sir. 739-382.
739-382. And I'll give you credit for time served that you served in Guadalupe County of 80 days.
Thank you, Judge.
And there's to be no contact with Jose Garcia, Johnny Alonzo, and Joshua Reyes. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did you sign it?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. I don't know what's happening with young people these days, but I would always tell people, life is simple, people make it hard. People don't believe me when I say this, but my mom would tell you, I never gave her any trouble. My mom set ground rules and says, this is your curfew. My curfew, if it was at 9 o'clock, I would be at home by 8:30 because things can happen. People would say, Stephanie, why are you not challenging her curfew? And you know what I would tell them? My mom, I think she loves me. So obviously she's setting this curfew for a reason. Whether I think it's arbitrary or not, doesn't matter. These are the rules. And guess what? I would be home at 8:30. Everything would be fine. Now, my brothers, sometimes they would come in past the curfew and they would get punished. And I'm like, all you had to do was come in by curfew time. You wouldn't even receive any punishment. So for you, you're going to have to change your ways. Otherwise, what's going to end up happening, you're going to find yourself in and out of prison, in and out of jail in different counties. You need to make sure you get your GED at the prison. You can get your GED for free. You can even get a college degree for free. I had to pay back loans for my education, but you'll be able to do it for free. Taxpayers, somebody's paying for it. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
If you don't change your life, it's not going to go well for you. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
State of Texas versus Guillermo Camacho.
Which side?
This side. Can our parties announce for the record, please, for the state,
Hank Wilkins, state.
for the defense?
Amir Memorial, Your Honor.
And are you Guillermo Camacho?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Mr. Camacho, I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Are you the same Guillermo Camacho who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 6642 for the offense of possession of a controlled substance, penalty group 1 gram to 4 grams on May 1st, 2023 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Your Honor, it's Daniel Escobar for the state of Texas. It's violated condition number 4 in Bexar County, Texas. The defendant Guillermo Camacho, defendant mayor, failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of June and July 2023 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
That's true, ma'am.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you to 4 years in prison and up to $1,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
No, Your Honor, there is a state recommendation and a defense recommendation.
All right, state, what are you recommending?
Your Honor, we're recommending a drug court evaluation in custody. And if he's not accepted into the drug court program, then state ISF cognitive tract treatment.
All right, defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, in this case, Mr. Camacho attempted to contact his probation officer, but wasn't able. And then he ran into some health issues with his mother, Judge. And as the court is very well aware, these issues snowball. And once they know that there's a warrant, they don't report. Mr. Camacho also has expressed regret in this. He accepts responsibility, Judge. We're asking for intensive outpatient treatment program with a 0 tolerance, Your Honor.
All right,
Now
so
compare this second defendant's hearing to the first one. Same core issue, failing probation, but the energy in the courtroom is completely different. Why? Because judges look for one thing above almost everything else: effort. Even when someone messes up, the court wants proof they're at least trying to fix it before the warrant catches up to them.
All right, so outpatient treatment is off the table. All right, so we're at the point of, Mr. Camacho, I want you to hear me. We're at the point of whether or not I'm going to revoke you or not. You understand? Because I know that I tell everybody if there's an issue with probation, they can always come to the court and address that. The not reporting is an issue. Probation, what are you requesting?
I request the drug court evaluation in custody, and if not, and a tap in custody. And at that point, we can, depending on the results, bring them back to court or state ISF.
All right. And is there something you would like to say?
I know I
Want to
can.
raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Guillermo Camacho.
All right, what would you like to say?
I would just like to say that I tried calling my probation officer. My mom, till this day, till right now, she's very sick and she's still in Mexico. All I beg for you, I know I can finish this program and
So did you go to Mexico?
No, my mom, but I know I messed up, but I'm here in front of you, ma'am. I know I can finish this if granted, but I don't think I have a problem to go to a program ISF. I don't.
You have a problem with not reporting?
The only thing, yes, I understand that, but I'm asking you, I do respect, man. I can finish this, and I'm here in front of you. I can do this, and that was the only mistake I made.
No, those were choices you made.
Exactly, and consequences come with the choices I make. And I'm here, and I'm being very polite with you.
So this is what I want you to understand. You were placed on probation May 2023, right? I gave you conditions May 2023. I know that I asked you if there was anything else you needed from the court. If there was, I would have gave it to you.
Yes, ma'am.
And based upon the conditions that I set for you were based upon what you told me, right?
Yeah.
And I know that I told you to do 90 sober meetings in 90 days because there was an issue.
Yes, ma'am.
So what did you do? May, I placed you on probation, right? Then, according to the violation that you just pled true to, you get out of custody, and June 2023, no reporting. July 2023, no reporting. So when and where were you arrested? Or did you turn yourself in?
No, they went and picked me up
From where?
from a couple of streets where I live from. I wasn't hiding.
Okay.
I wasn't hiding, man. I'm just like, I know I can do this. And I'm looking at you straight in the eye. Give me a chance, man. Please.
Oh, I am going to give you a chance. I'm not going to revoke you unless
This
you
right
want to
here
be.
is actually a huge turning point. Instead of immediately revoking probation, Judge Boyd gives him options: drug court, treatment, or prison. And drug court isn't just a slap on the wrist. It's intense supervision, mandatory programs, constant check-ins, but it's also a genuine chance to avoid years behind bars. The judge is basically saying, I'll meet you halfway, but you have to walk
I'm
the
going to
rest.
revoke you unless you want to be revoked,
Oh.
but I'm going to give you some choices, okay? So are there any questions before I give him his choices?
No, Your Honor.
There you go.
All right, here are your choices. Your underlying sentence is 4 years prison. I'm going to give you a choice. You can either be continued on probation. You're going to remain in custody for a drug court evaluation. Drug court is very quick. Your evaluation will probably take place this week. If they have room for you, they'll probably place you in their program. If they don't have room for you, they're not going to place you in the program. Or you're going to go to ISF, or if you want, I can revoke you, give you 3 years. You do your 3 years, you'll be done. You'll probably be out before the 3 years are up. That's the one thing that you can listen. I used to always tell my clients, please do not listen to inmates at the jail because they're not attorneys. But one thing inmates at the jail can tell you that is true. They can tell you when they're catching chain to go to prison or wherever they're going. And they can tell you how much time people are actually doing at the prison. Those are two things you can trust that inmates tell you. Everything else, I went to the law library and this is what I did. No, but those two things normally were true. So which would you prefer? I can continue you. You're going to go to custody. You're going to remain in custody till you're reviewed for felony drug court. Felony drug court will probably see you this week, make a decision on you this week. If they decide they don't have room, or if that you're not a good candidate for that, then you go into ISF, or you can go to prison for 3 years. Which would you prefer?
Drug court.
All right. This is what I'll do. Then I'll deny the motion. Alter and amend conditions to include a referral to felony drug court. If not accepted, then ISF cognitive. And did you do the 90 sober meetings? So what have you done on probation?
Worried about my mother.
No. So that means you've done nothing on probation, right?
Ma'am.
And let me just tell you, you say you're worried about your mom,
Yes, ma'am.
but not doing your probation is making her worry. Now she's worried probably about whether her son is going to prison. You understand? So it's going to be ISF cognitive if not accepted into felony drug court. And this is to take place in custody. Is there anything else that you need from this court to be successful on this probation?
That's it, ma'am.
Is there anything that you do not understand?
Understand everything, ma'am.
All right. And probation, did you all have a chance to do the gang evaluation?
No, Your Honor.
All
I
right.
never went to my house, man. Like you remember you had put
Hmm?
you had said that the gang evaluation, they never went to the house too.
We need a good address.
All right. So
That's an
they need an address.
221.
No, well, she'll be able to get it from you. But here's the thing. You are on probation. You got to be proactive. Right? It's the same thing when you're trying to get a job, when people sit around and saying, what I put in my application, I'm waiting for them to call me. You need to pick up the phone and call somebody. And all you had to do, if probation wasn't contacting you, was walk into this courtroom and say, hey, I've been trying to get in touch with probation. There's a probation officer right there. And you know what I would have done? I would have said, let's pick up the phone and call that probation officer. Problem solved. But instead, what did you do? You
That
didn't
final line
report.
from the judge is probably the biggest lesson in this entire video. Small choices snowball. Missing one probation meeting turned into months of noncompliance, warrants, court hearings, and possible prison time. And whether you agree with Judge Boyd or not, her message is clear. The court can work with mistakes, but it won't work with disappearing. So what do you think? Was the judge being fair or too harsh on these young defendants?
What did you do? You didn't report for 2 months. Basically, you haven't reported since May of 2023, and here we are in 2024.
Yes, ma'am.
You're going to have to do better. You're looking at 4 years in prison. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Good luck to you. Anything else you need from the court?
Thank you.
So wait a minute. I want this on the record. If there's an issue with probation and you feel like they're not addressing it, you can come to the court. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, good luck to you.